What is up, everybody? It's your Verse TV here today, and we have to talk about this narrative that Sony fanboys are pushing that Xbox just had a disastrous 2023. Where did they have this audacity to just to make this statement when Sony only had one big game this year, which is Spider-Man 2, and had to pretty much be piggybacked from Square Enix? In other words, Captain Save-A-Hole with their Final Fantasy games. Like, really? Where are these major exclusives that PlayStation had this year? Non-existent. Besides Spider-Man 2, they had no big games this year. But people want to change the narratives. The Xbox had the bad year. That's laughable. But he also states that Spider-Man 2 alone was enough to obliterate all these Xbox games combined in sales. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if that's true at all. But his sources is that he just made it up. So I'm not really taking his word for it. And he says 2024 will be even worse for the Xbox brand. Well, that's a lie. And he says with the arrival of the PS5 Pro and Switch 2. Funny how they need a new PS5 iteration to outdo Xbox. Oh, man. He says Spider-Man 2 was better than Redfall, Hi-Fi Rush, and Starfield. Not even mentioning Forza and the Minecraft game that came out as well. But, Xbox has had a disastrous year according to this guy, as they are just giddy with joy over just one big game coming out. That is completely wild. And then we got people from Icon Era, aka Sony fanboy circle jerk forums right here. It is so sad how people have to make their own little website forum board just to praise PlayStation. They can't do it like on social media like Twitter because they know they'll be roasted into oblivion. So they got their own little forum where they can praise PlayStation's mediocrity. It's just fascinating. And it's just ridiculous because even their biggest game didn't even win any awards at the major award show. Sony had to give themselves an award, pathetically so, but they gave themselves an award for Spider-Man 2. But the major showcase, Xbox games got more awards than PlayStation games did, which is kind of hilarious. But Xbox just had the bad year, apparently, according to these guys. And man, just sitting on Twitter, had the time talking about Xbox while we took home more awards from the Game Awards than Sony. Stop spreading lies, yeah. The F is blood on about. Look at PlayStation 2023. I never seen such a crap show before, yeah. You got a crappy PSVR 2, which nobody cares about. A crappy handheld, which nobody cares about. Once again, being piggybacked by Square Enix, a big Square Enix title. They only released one big game this year, which is most people just beat the game within a week. It's not impressive. Not impressive at all. For the system that people praise over, saying it's the market, that's the best console ever. That's not praiseworthy right there. It had a way better year as far as games go than PlayStation. Truly pathetic coping mechanisms. Not even close was better than PS5, honestly. At least people being honest about this year, especially the exclusive wise. I was like, we really are champion just bring out one exclusive a year. That's not a good sign right there. The circle jerk is real. Yeah, that's what Icon Era is, just a circle jerk right there. Icon Era is trash. It's nothing more than a place for PlayStation fanboys to gather to get their talking points and lies. It's an embarrassment to PlayStation fans. Oh yeah, but we got the sales though. Yes, you outsold Xbox 3-1, but you only got one big game this year. That's very. We were definitely looking forward to just only have one game a year and just remasters and remakes. Let's see. Then trashing Hi-Fi Rush at that too. Like, how do you open your mouth and trash Hi-Fi Rush like that wasn't a great game? Like, really? And then you got like I did the video yesterday, was begging for it, but now they want to trash Hi-Fi Rush. It's just fascinating. "2023 was great for your PlayStation as PlayStation's getting knocked out in the arena right there." Been saving this one. Spider-Man holding a 0. Very indicative of the awards they received at the Game Awards right there. Starfield is more popular than Spider-Man. Almost double the people played it. I definitely played it longer than Spider-Man, that's for sure. But you know, Spider-Man is the most popular Marvel character, so I don't know. I don't think it's more popular than Spider-Man, but you know, it did pretty good. I would say it's pretty successful. In what world does Starfield, Hi-Fi Rush, and Forza flop in his made-up head? Because their sources is just them completely making up BS and pushing it as the truth. Hi-Fi Rush didn't flop. Yeah, the studio was very happy with the success of Hi-Fi Rush, but according to Sony fanboys, it flopped. Um, Enough to obliterate with 0 awards. Yeah, they won no awards except for the what do you call those, participation trophy that PlayStation had to give them for that game. Spider-Man 2 can be great with 0 awards. Starfield didn't flop. You know, they just love to lie and tell you that these games flop when they really didn't. Are you enjoying Factions? Once again, another blunder from PlayStation, but you know, according to these guys, the Xbox just had a terrible year. We heard there's a big multiplayer game they've been announcing for a while, just got canceled, but you know, let's just care about sales, right? And let's just say Xbox had the bad year when that big multiplayer game got canceled. That makes a lot of sense right there. I enjoyed the F out of my Xbox all year. Same boat. I definitely enjoyed Xbox this year. A lot of great games in Game Pass. A lot of great games day one. Big AAA games at that. And look forward to 2024 as well. So I don't know what these guys are smoking when they want to say Xbox had the bad year. These guys are clearly delusional. And it's very telling when they are now in the position where they just praise one big game a year and they're happy with it. As long as the console sells, as long as it's outselling Xbox, they're happy. Even though it's a pretty pathetic output from PlayStation's first party, consoles sell more. That's all these fanboys need. But I'm gonna conclude it right here. I think these guys once again are delusional, clearly delusional. It was like, if you think 2023 for PlayStation was great, you're on drugs. But nonetheless, everybody can have their own opinion. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.